Okay, hello. My name is Michael Berwald. Sorry, this is a little late. Uh, had some busy weekend stuff going on and forgot this was due. I'm working at Los Gatos High School as a student teacher there in the science department. I also attended Los Gatos when I was in high school, graduated in 1998. The school, some things have stayed the same since I was there. Other things have changed. It's a great school. I was really happy that I went there. I felt terribly well prepared when I got to college because of the academic standards that Los Gatos kind of held me to as I was going there. Los Gatos is part of the Los Gatos Saratoga Joint Union High School District. Los Gatos, if you don't know, is located in the southwestern end of Silicon Valley. It's basically between San Jose and Santa Cruz, right up, nestled up against the hills. Has a population of just under 30,000 residents, part of Santa Clara County. Los Gatos has, they started Netflix in Los Gatos. The inventor of the pet rock also came from Los Gatos, and the football player Jared Allen, who has played with the Vikings, a few other teams, he's also from Los Gatos. The population indicator, Los Gatos serves grades 9 through 12. Has a population of just under 1,800 students. Both it and its sister school, which is Saratoga High School, located just up Highway 9, are defined as suburban large territory schools. In 2011, it had a base API of 884, and it's a WASC accredited school. Los Gatos has, I guess, 4 years ago, they went to a block schedule system. Um, Something that I didn't go through when I was in high school, but basically you have 90-minute class periods of instruction, and that varies between 2 and 3 days a week, depending on what kind of week it is. Los Gatos defines theirs as basically orange weeks or black weeks, depending on which period schedule gets Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As you can see, there's also a built-in tutorial session right here for half an hour. That's a required instructional time for the students, and it's up to them to make it to the classes that they need the most help in, talk to the teachers, get extra help. Los Gatos also has a bunch of AP and advanced honors classes, computer science, environmental science, a Japanese class, comparative government and politics. They also have some other classes that are a little bit more elective, appreciation of film and literature class. They have a CAD and CAM program, like computerized drafting. They have standard metal shop, wood shop. Most of the students from Los Gatos High School will go to college. I think on my next slide I quoted as 97%. The expectation coming from a community such as Los Gatos is that education is kind of a priority for the youth. As you see, 12% attend a UC. I attended UC Santa Barbara when I graduated from Los Gatos many years ago. 19% will attend a Cal State University. The popular ones are obviously Chico and also Davis has, I'm sorry, not Davis, Fullerton has become a pretty popular school for the kids. 12% attend a California in-state private college. Stanford's have a student who's going to go to Chapman, which is down south. 13% attend out-of-state private colleges. I'm involved with the aquatics program there, so I've gotten to see a lot of great swimmers, and I've had a few go to Yale and Harvard, places back east, Boston College. 7% attend out-of-state public college, and 34% attend a 2-year community college. There's a couple good community colleges located very close to Los Gatos, West Valley, De Anza, and Foothill. All three of those are within commuting distance for most of these students. They offer very good programs to get the the prerequisites out of the way for most kids who don't really know exactly what they want to study at this point. As I said, 97% of the students will attend college. Um, that really rests on the fact that the community really pushes for it. Um, most parents are hardworking parents. Lots of them work in the uh, software, computer technology type area. Um, it's a very affluent community. They provide, most of them provide tutors and any sort of SAT preparation courses, anything they can give their children to give them a leg up in college tuitions. We also have kids who are going to great schools, some of the hardest schools to get into in the country: MIT, Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Harvey Mudd, which is one of the Claremont McKenna Pomona schools, and of course Stanford. I was really proud. Had a swimmer a couple of years ago who not only was he a fantastic swimmer, and he ends up swimming for Stanford, but he got in on a full academic. From the fully academic side, he was an incredible student, worked really hard. Academic testing results, the 2011 SAT results, the average Los Gatos student scored 575 on the critical reading, 611 on the math, and 581 on the writing. In the SAT specialized sections, they did especially well in the physics and the chemistry, as you see. That's, of course, of importance to me because I'm hoping to become a science teacher. I would love to get a teaching position at Los Gatos. One thing that I remember from high school and is continuing to be the trend is Los Gatos is not very diverse. 75% of the students are self-identified as white or Caucasian. There's a smattering of other ethnicities, the most predominant being Asian and Filipino. Asian and Hispanic or Latino. This is one thing that, while going through all the national program, I found it interesting and kind of reflective to be able to think about the fact that most teachers are having to deal with multiple different ethnicities and languages in the classroom. And at a place like Los Gatos, in a lot of ways, you still have to deal with those issues, but you're dealing with a much more homogeneous population. It makes for an interesting experience. Los Gatos, as far as their English language learning students, only 1.1% of the students are English language learners. The primary languages are Spanish, Farsi. There's a number of Persian students on campus, Cantonese, French, Russian, some others. Another point being the national program did a great job at preparing me to teach to students, ELL students, and students with different first languages at a place like Los Gatos. Most of the kids, if they do have a different primary language, their close second language is English, and they're very proficient at it. Most of the ELL students that I work with, they have incredible vocabulary in their native language, and they are building their vocabulary in English. The school facilities, this is our school map. The front of the school is beautiful. I'll show you a picture of it later, but I always, whenever I have friends visiting from out of town, I drive them by the campus past the front of the school. They always comment that it looks like a college campus, and it really does. I think that that setting really helps to, kind of raise the expectations for the kids. They know that this is a great campus, it's a great school, it has high expectations, and the aesthetics of it actually point to that. I'm located over here in the science wing. They just built this a number of years ago. It looks across my pool, which I love to coach at pretty much from 2 in the afternoon to 7 at night. our little diving boards over here. Great facilities at Los Gatos. They have obviously a fairly large campus, lots of athletic fields surrounding it. The front lawn, this is a little grainy picture, but you get the idea. It's just a beautiful front lawn. During lunch, kids sit up on this hillside up here. They sit along the steps. They spread out along the grass area. And my second favorite view is of the pool. Beautiful pool. Has a movable bulkhead here you see in the middle. It can be moved to accommodate a 50-meter pool, but right now it's set up for 25 yards as per our high school competition. You can see right here in the background, this is the new science wing that they built a number of years ago. Beautiful facility. Specific to me being a science teacher, it has a common area that's connected in the middle of the science wing that basically acts as a thoroughfare and a place for teachers to get labs set up and prepped, a place for teachers to break down the labs, tons of storage, lots of additional equipment. I'll talk about some of the science groups that we have on campus later on, but having that extra area really helps and gives the teachers room to work. It gives the students additional room to work and construct their projects and things for different things. Since I graduated, they've had multiple upgrades. I graduated in 1998. In 2001, they built that new science building. It has a home economics wing that's on the lower floor that's separated but in the same building as the science department. They also remodeled the field house and the boys' locker room and wrestling rooms. In 2001, the library was remodeled. It's a beautiful library now. Has a great view out over the campus. Social studies wing also moved into the old science wing. In 2003, they built a new building. They actually demolished the old language arts building and put in a 3-story building that houses the mathematics and the world languages. The community room was also built above the girls' locker room. The community room is actually a rec department room that is on campus that is used both by the community and also by the student population. 2004, we got our new pool. A lot of fundraising went into that. It's a beautifully constructed pool. Also, we had the business wings remodeled. And in 2005, they remodeled the English wings in the main building. That's the same building that you see at the very front of the school. Other upgrades, they have tons of technology at Los Gatos. It's well supported through something called the Millennium Fund that acts to teachers write grants, proposals, and the Millennium Fund funds them. All the science rooms have great lab equipment, lab stations with sinks, Bunsen burner outlets. All the science teachers have a digital projector that can plug into their computer, so you can show PowerPoints, YouTube videos, anything on your computer on the projection screen to the entire class. They have some science groups, the ASR and the ISS group. ASR is Advanced Science Research. These are kids. I had one kid who, she's I guess a junior this year. She won the Google.com Science Fair. It's a multinational, multi-continent science project fair, and she won it for a filtration system. ISS is the International Space Station. The kids just launched on the Rocket X, or the Dragon X rocket, their experiments to go and dock with the space station and do experiments in zero gravity. The kids also have a program called CASSI, which is a student support center. Helps them a lot with personal problems, that kind of things. Los Gatos, I got to speed up here because I got a few seconds. Los Gatos has lots of sports teams. I was part of one. I enjoyed it. Their music groups and bands are pretty good. Lots of extracurricular activities and student clubs that the kids are part of. Here's some of them. Sports is big at Los Gatos, as you can imagine. Turn out many D1 athletes out of the program. And finally, a page of resources. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a good day.